Welcome back to the channel, and today we are diving back into Aviassembly sandbox mode, and we're gonna be building a plane this time, but we're not gonna be building your normal plane. I got a lot of suggestions to try to build a VTOL using the rotating servos or the bearing things to see if we can create some type of like Osprey style thing or just something like that that can take off vertically and then switch to a horizontal flight mode. And this thing is so fast. This is my first time spawning my supersonic vehicle into sandbox mode. I chose the desert, and this thing's actually pretty good. It is pretty good. All right, I'm just gonna go as fast as I can in a straight line, as close to the ground as I can. I'm about to lose my rear wings, but that's fine. I don't need them. All right, let's go edit a plane. So we're just gonna start from scratch. So the main, wait, why is not? Oh, do I need a cockpit for this? Probably need a cockpit before I can. Yeah, there we go. So rotation joint. So let's try to build an Osprey. All right, so I do have some reference images up on my other monitor, and it does kind of seem like the Osprey has more of a squarish fuselage. So we're gonna go like relatively round, or relatively square, but also somewhat round. Is that equal? That looks pretty equal. It seems like the bottom pretty square as well. Is that equal? I don't think that's equal. There we go. That looks good. All right, let's add another fuselage point right here. And this one, yeah, we want it to go kind of up like that. But then, whoa, what is that even doing? Oh, that's not what we want. I wanted to do that. Yeah, that. All right, now that's a little bit too much up there. Oh yeah, I also need this to retain the squared nature. All right, that looks pretty good. Now let's add another fuselage. And now this is where like we kind of go a little bit straighter, a little bit flatter. Gotta keep squaring the things though. Right about here is where the wings are gonna be that lead out to the propellers. And then it's gotta kind of taper back down, but keep I don't know. This is gonna be hard for me to get the aesthetics right, but I'm gonna do the best I can. All right, I think we're doing pretty good with the shape here. This end piece is where the back, like the tail wings are gonna attach. Yeah, I think that's looking pretty good. So the tail wings are going to be here. Main wings are going to be here. I'm liking where we're at. All right, so now we need the wings. And I don't think I'm going to use I don't think I can use regular wings. We need to turn mirror mode now. Because yeah, regular wings are not going to have the appropriate shape, I don't think. Actually, these kind of look good. I'm going to be honest, these do kind of look good. But the ends are messing everything up. We kind of just want them to end. That does look pretty good though. Because then we need to attach these to like the end. That actually kind of works. I wonder if I could... Maybe I could just put these inside the fuselage. Like inside a custom fuselage. So here, let's go to fuselage. We put this here. And then I'm just going to have to shape this thing. Actually, I think this is the wrong way. I think I want it to be rotated in this direction. Yeah, and attached like this. All right, but now we want to turn off the angle snap so we can kind of rotate it like that. That way we can hide the wing inside. Ooh, this is starting to look pretty good. I think that's good enough. The wing's kind of sticking out on the bottom there, but I honestly feel like it's fine. All right, but now the end of this, I want it to like merge with the rotating, what is it called? The rotating joint. All right, these are gonna just be a little bit awkward just because they're so large in like their height compared to like this wing. I would like a nice smooth transition, but I think this is just how it's gonna look, and I think that's okay. All right, so now we need to attach the whole wing thing, or the whole, not the wing thing, but the whole like propeller and thrust mechanism. Because I think there's also, I don't know if this is like completely true, but it looks like there's like an exhaust port and stuff. So it looks like there's props, but there also might be jets as well. Let's attach this, rotate it 90 degrees. And I want this to, undo, turn snapping off. Is that going to rotate on these things? I don't know. Oh, you know what I need? I need to figure out the size of these propellers. So it says thrust 15. It says thrust 10. Thrust 20. Turboprop engine. There we go. This is starting to look good. Yeah. All right, and then we can also extend this down a little bit. Okay, so it kind of looks like what we could do is take this jet engine and attach it pretty much just like this, except that we want the rotation with snapping off. We do want it to be in line though. All right, I think I'm gonna have to modify this instead. So this, we're gonna have to move a bit like that so it's more straight. Move it down this way. All right, I think that's kind of not too far off. I don't know, it's getting some complicated shaping things, but now we have the tail. We gotta do a tail now. Okay, so to do the tail, we are going to, I don't know, do we just make a flat, oh, we need the snapping back on. We just make flat fuselage here. All right, I'm trying to use the tricks of mirror mode and stuff to get, oh, this has to rotate sideways. Let's get rotation snap back on, there we go. All right, so now we can move these in to here. And now we can start stretching these out. There we go, this is looking good. All right, now we can probably actually use a tail fin. Big tail fin. Oh, that's a little too... Is it too big? It might not be too big. Versus these. These might be too small. Yeah, I think big tail wing it is. Oh man, I'm actually having a pretty good time shaping this part of it right here. Ooh. I think that looks great. Why won't it mirror? Oh, it's not mirroring. Why aren't you mirroring? There we go. Okay. Let's not touch anything now. I think we're looking really good. Oh, this whole thing isn't mirrored. There we go. Now that's mirrored. All right, so now I need wheels on this thing. And it looks like for wheels, how much do we weigh? 74? Oh, hopefully these wheels are going to be strong enough. It looks like for wheels, you can probably use just the standard single retractable wheel, but we're probably going to want to have this recessed a little bit into the body. Where's our center of gravity? Right there. So now they also seem to have like some side like bulges. And the wheels are kind of attached here. All right, so that's looking pretty good there. But now I need to get it to, undo that. I need to get it to merge back with the fuselage. So let's take these and do that. There we go. And it looks like we have an inconsistency here on this corner. There we go. That looks pretty good. I do think it should be longer. All right, I feel like that's pretty good. And now we need to do the same thing in the front. All right, that's looking pretty... This is actually turning out to look pretty good, I think. I'm liking this. Okay, so now we can attach the back wheels. Here, if these are like one object, I think we need to move them down to be a little bit more flush with the bottom. I think that's good. Oh, I think I need these retractable wheels. All right, but yeah, these are going to be like out on the side here. And then in like that. And then this one I think is also the similar style of wheel. Right there. But then in like that. Dude, this is looking pretty good. I'm gonna go to paint job because like all the Ospreys are like super gray. Maybe like a lighter gray. Oh, we can't paint that engine. That's gonna ruin the whole aesthetic kinda. It's good enough, I guess. All right, this thing looks pretty good. You think it's gonna work? This game is pretty forgiving when it comes to most things. So let's hope that we have enough thrust. I just don't know if I got my rotations right on the rotating joints. So let's do a quick systems check here. Control. Okay. Oh, also I can't use, I gotta do space instead. No, I can't do, all right, so control doesn't work because control is also slow down and backwards. So I think we gotta do alt and control, or maybe just 1 and 2 will be simpler. All right, so the one that is correct, I think is the right one. So I'm gonna say 1 is up, 2 is forward. So that'd be 1, 2. There we go. So 2 is forward, 1 is up. All right, the question is, can we go up? Let's find out. Oh, what are we supposed to do about that? Like, when you look at an Osprey, I mean, I guess the center of mass is probably closer to the propellers. But that seems like such a finicky thing, because if we go into our edit plane mode, our center of gravity, it's actually not that far. It is not that far. Well, you know what? Let's, we need some fuel tanks. We don't need some fuel tanks. We have infinite fuel right now. But let's say we needed some fuel tanks. Weight 2. This one is fuel 3 for weight 1. This one is fuel 4 for weight 2. This one's better. But this one, we're actually kind of just, I'm wanting to put counterweights on this thing right now. So, there we go. Let's put a couple of these things inside here. Put another set up in the front. What I'm trying to do is get my center of gravity closer to here, but the problem is we have drag, a lot of drag back here, that no matter where our center of gravity is, if we go up, the tail is going to drag. I don't know how the Osprey deals with that. Like the real Osprey probably has, similar to a helicopter, it probably has some type of like swash plate mechanism in the propellers where you can control pitch using just the propeller motion, which obviously we do not have right now. So instead, we gotta do some weight balancing. All right, but let's see if we can take off. Oh, what do we do about that? It's like almost there. Look at that. Unfortunately, like our pitch controls do not work when we're not going. Here, let's start. Let's start going forward a little bit. Oh no, we're too heavy. We are way too heavy with not enough lift. This is a problem. All right, we're gonna have to add some more thrust into this thing. Whew, okay, I mean, aesthetically, I feel like it's looking pretty good considering like how we're building it. I think it looks pretty good, pretty similar to an Osprey, but functionally, we are not there yet. So one of the things I think we can do is add some more thrust. So I think one way to do it is like this. Just add one to the back as well. And here, let me try this. Do rotating, no snap. We're gonna go, this one goes back a little bit and then moves in. And this one we're gonna rotate so it goes forward a little bit. And hopefully they'll like cancel each other out a little bit. But then we need to adjust the shape of this. What happened over here? Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna turn mirror mode off. I'm just gonna delete all of this. All right, now turn mirror mode back on. This is not working. Okay, hold on. Now turn mirror mode back off. Take this. Add a rotation. Snap 90 degrees. There we go. Is that right? These are different. Why are they different? Are they different? So there's what this one looks like. You can see that these exhaust funnels are not aligned. And this one, they are aligned. Okay, let's turn mirror mode off. Move that. Turn it back on. Why does it do that? This is not mirroring. Why are these ones misaligned? Oh, these ones are also misaligned now. Okay. All right, at least they're like similar. All right, let's turn mirror mode back on. Select this. Let's make sure it applies on that side too. We move it down. Okay, that seems to be applying. All right, hopefully this is good. All right, now let's see how it feels. Can we fly? All right, we're just gonna take the, oh my goodness. All right, well, we can fly now. That's definitely enough thrust. But the problem is VTOL mode. Once we get into VTOL mode, our pitch controls are very limited. Oh, they're kind of working actually now. Why weren't they working before on the runway? Maybe just because I'm actually still moving. Oh yeah, the less I move, the worse it gets. Oh, I'm trying to pitch forward. No. Oh. Okay. I feel like we're close, and this might just be the fact that we don't have any automated control systems. Pretty sure the real Osprey probably has some automated control systems. We're doing everything 100% manual, so it's like super hard mode for us. Just using fuel tanks as weights is probably just going to be my only real option, my only practical option to getting my center of mass more in line with that center of thrust for VTOL mode. So let me just do that. And that's looking good there. All right, let's see if this feels different. Here we go. Oh, we're getting weightless. We're taking off. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Oh, see, if I give it too much, though, we're done. I cannot give it too much upwards thrust. But once we go forward, we're fine. All right, then we can put landing gear up. So that's pretty cool. Uh-oh. Pull up. Oof. All right. Put landing gear down. Let's slow down. Let's start going more VTOL mode. Gotta find the right thrust. Okay, here we go. Okay. Let's go down a little bit. Oh, I can't go forward anymore. I can't pitch forward. I got no pitch controls without velocity. How are you supposed to have pitch controls without velocity? One thing you could do is like add some like small thrusters somewhere for pitch control, but the problem is your throttle here, it's not like a button push. It's a meter that you gotta select the spot. So I can't like push buttons to like give a little bit of like a burst of throttle somewhere. Because like if I had a small jet engine here facing up, and then I set a different control, max speed. So this was to pitch forward, to pitch back. Pretty sure this is going to be extremely difficult. So now probably I just have two throttles. Yeah, so this will just tilt me forward. Okay, it doesn't tilt me forward at all. All right, that does not work the same way, apparently. Unless I had it reversed. No, see, it says reverse. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't tilt me forward at all, unfortunately. All right, so it seems like the main limitation right here is the game's pitch and roll controls are tied into your airspeed. And with a VTOL, I have no airspeed. So that essentially means I can't do anything about it. And I don't know why these... Why do these keep getting off-center from each other when I'm not changing anything about them? You can see that these are clearly closer together than this side, but mirror mode is on. So what is that about? All right, man, I've definitely moved my center of mass forward. I could move my center of lift back, probably not too difficult by doing this. There we go. But now this wing is kind of sticking out in an awkward way. We might just be able to... Oh, they're all attached together. I don't think I can detach those. This might ruin everything. All right, let's try this. Now you can see the center of mass is in front of my center of lift. So maybe that'll prevent me from going back quite as far. All right, here we go. It makes no difference. Oh boy, this is interesting. I don't know if there's a solution to this with how this game works. I don't know. We're going up. Come on, tilt forward, tilt forward, tilt forward, tilt forward, tilt forward. I need to give myself forward velocity to tilt forward. Oh, tilt back now. Oh boy. Okay. We are just completely unstable in VTOL mode. I'm really happy with how this thing looks, but stability-wise, we are not a VTOL. I mean, we technically are, but we are not a safe VTOL at all. All right, I would love to land in VTOL mode, but I don't feel like it's gonna happen. All right, so we go forward, we go down. All right, we're coming in. So yeah, I have to keep forward momentum going. I can't go true VTOL. It's really hard to deal with the throttle though. I have very little pitch control right now. But there we go. We did a landing. It actually kind of worked. All right, let's try to take back off. Oh no, wrong way. Go, 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 go. Sun takeoff. Oh, why is this so bad? I'm gonna do a normal landing now, like a plane style landing. I really want to get a takeoff that feels smooth. I also have very, very limited pitch control. Oh, you know what? I haven't tried something. I'm gonna try to add a tail in here. Like a horizontal, some horizontal stabilizers. Maybe they're gonna add some pitch, because right now the only pitch controls I have are coming from the wings inside these wings. So let's go to tail wing. Will these fit inside here? Oh, that looks cool. Oh, that looks so cool. I like that look. Too bad that's not what an actual Osprey looks like. All right, but anyway, we want them kind of like this. We want them inside. There we go. That's pretty much hidden. Little tiny thing sticking out right there, but I think that's fine. Let's see if this gives us some pitch control in VTOL mode. Nope. At least not when I give it that much throttle. All right, let's take it easy. Go forward a little bit. See, I can fake it like that. Like, it looked like that was a controlled vertical takeoff and transition to horizontal, but it was not. It really wasn't. I put it horizontal to prevent myself from having a chaotic crash landing. And if I didn't do it, I was in the process of losing control. So I don't like that. I would like to be able to stay in control, but like I said, I don't really have any way, I don't have any airflow when I'm not moving. So there's no real way for me to pitch when I'm not moving. Oh, okay. And then into VTOL. There we go. The softest landing. Landing is way easier than taking off in VTOL mode for some reason. Unless I just do it well. Okay, I think I'm gonna say this is a success after those landings and takeoffs. What do you guys think? We have an actual VTOL here, an actual Osprey. Well, I gotta be honest, my pitch isn't that much better with the addition of those tail flaps. I'm gonna try one more controlled landing. I probably messed myself up trying to slow down this way. All right, but let's see what happens. Oh yeah, I have no more pitch control. Dang it. All right, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just taking off right now. We're just gonna loop back around. Don't worry about it. Just doing a nice controlled loop backer. This is not gonna work. This isn't working. Oh, I should have ended on the high note. All right, I just kind of want to like get myself up in the air. Oh, calm down, calm down. And I want to like land over in this section. I actually have a little bit of control right now, surprisingly. All right, now let's go down. There we go. All right, can we taxi through this? I know that sometimes there's no collisions. Oh, there is collisions with those. Okay, interesting to know. A little bit more throttle. All right, I'm gonna have to reverse. Can I even revert? There we go. I want to go into a hangar. We're like the perfect size for this hangar. Look at this. Oh no! Why? There's an invisible barrier to the hangar. I was totally gonna park this thing inside the hangar. Dang it. Well, we have no runway now. What are we gonna do? We can probably do something like this. Look at that. There was no other way to do that successfully. All right, there we go. V-22 Osprey. If you guys want to see some more Aviassembly sandbox, let me know what else you think would be kind of fun to try out to build in this game. If you guys enjoyed this video, you'll probably enjoy some more you can find right here on the end screen. Hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.